What's up, everybody? My name is Chris, and today we are back with another video. In this one, I will be reacting to my Streetbeefs fight. I participated in Streetbeefs at the beginning of April. I figured it would be a lot of fun, and I could get a lot of content out of it. And it is time to collect on the ladder. I am a little bit late making this video. As you can see, it was uploaded May 3rd. It's now May 7th as I'm doing the reaction. I can't lie, I have watched it over a few times since then, but we're finally sitting down to make the video. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it.
Down, hands up if you cross the line. Well known from YouTube.
Big Pat, 6'3", 240. Man, we're going into the first round. Let's get it.
Oh, he predicted a first round stoppage. But yeah, when we got into the sort of the matchmaking area, we were just clearly the two biggest people there, so we sort of just knew off the bat we're probably who's going to get matched up. As you can see, oh, my friend's in the background. That's Chase, that's Cameron, and then Devin right there behind the little cage. He's on his phone. Yikes. But here's my intro.
Danger, 6'1", 260. Excited to go to work.
Took me a long time to figure out what I was going to say. And I had a lot of iterations of what I was going to say in my intro. And then eventually I did just settle for the simple, let's go to work.
Mouthpiece! Mouthpiece! Streetbeefs, we back! MMA style, baby! Protect yourselves at all times, man! Obey my commands! Round one, let's walk!
Let's go. I'm actually going to slow this down to, say, 0.75 speed. Just so I can, like, sort of point out things a little easier. But in the beginning, the main thing I wanted to do, I just wanted to keep the fight standing. I'm a lot more confident in my boxing than I am in my grappling, so I figured the longer the fight stays on the feet, the bigger advantage I would have. So right here, I'm just sort of like getting a feeling out, throw a little body jab, let him get too close and land a rear right hook. And my feet weren't planted at all, so I did stumble back a little. I wasn't hurt or anything. He just did knock me off balance. It was a good stiff shot, though. I was like, okay, all right, let me land something here. I go in. I believe this is the thumbnail. I go in with a body jab just to try to, like, close in distance. See, he's winging something. We both throw at the same time. So slow it even more. Let's go half speed. Yeah. So I go in with the body jab. He doesn't do anything. I see him loading up for a right hand here. So okay, I'm gonna pull back. I'm gonna hit him with a counter shot here. So I threw before I pulled. We both pulled at the same time. Leads to this funny little freeze frame. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep throwing. I throw one jab out there, didn't get much, and then this right hand, very clean. And I'm able to generate a pretty decent amount of power there. Like, I didn't have a full body rotation, wasn't really explosive. That was strictly an arm punch for the most part, so it's not going to be too damaging, but it did land very clean, right on the jaw. I was like, okay, yeah. That gave me a little bit of confidence. I'm okay, let's strike. I'm there. I'm a better boxer. And he immediately shoots a takedown. Which I practiced sprawling. I had in my head, I know what to do. Once he shot the takedown, I'm like, fuck. What do I do? I'm lost. I'm in hell. So I just sort of grab a couple overhooks. Just try to bring him up. Don't let him get behind my legs. Which does work. We obliterate this fence. It is a combined 500 pounds crashing into this fence that is not meant to be crashed into. And then off the rebound, he's able to just throw me to the ground, knock me off balance. That's tough. I try to fight my way back up immediately, and off balance. So he took me down. He started yelling something at me. I wonder if it picks up. The bro was yelling. I was like, okay, wait, he's angry. What are you doing? Okay, so we're doing, yeah, we ain't doing it like that or something. I was like, okay, all right. I'm gonna try to work my way back up to the feet. I was like, yeah, I can't be on the ground for too long. I'm gonna do whatever I can to stand up. He starts throwing. Gets a nice little half Nelson there, but throws me back down to the other side. I was just like, I can stand up. I'm not feeling any pressure. I'm not in danger here. His arm's in a wrong spot. He's going 2-on-1 on my right arm. I'm just able to stand up here. Now, this is bad. So he throws me to the fence. Is it here? Yes. Okay, so for like half a second, I did just sort of like instinctually grab the cage. Now, I didn't get much out of it, but it is illegal. Can't do it. I was like, damn, my bad. Yeah. Not tapping. I want to be clear, that was not a tap. I was just saying, you know, my bad. Sorry, I forgot the fence. Won't do it again. Kind of thing. Alright, fight resumes. We're back in. I'm like, okay. Got it. Don't want to go to the ground again. And I was a little bit, like, sort of dissuaded of throwing too recklessly. I don't want to get timed on a takedown. Thrown overhand, nothing. It's just naked punch. He just rushes at me. I'm like, dang it. He got me again. Now, the next day, I woke up, my foot hurt a bunch. And it was weird because I didn't remember at all any part in the fight where my foot hurt. After watching this fight a couple of times, it's this. It is my right heel slamming into the cage. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that was tough. So he's still just throwing. They are hurt. He's a strong guy. But nothing really like sort of stung me that he hit me with during the fight, except for one punch, and I'll draw attention to that. It's in the second round. But I'm like, okay, I can just fight up. I'm good. He's not doing too much to keep me on the ground. I'm able to just sort of power up to my feet when I need to. Yeah, he throws a big uppercut. I'm glad I stepped out of the way there. That could have been bad. And we're nearing the end of the first round here, I believe. I'm like, okay, I gotta at least get something. I'm thinking, spent most of the round on my back, or on the ground, fighting to get up. Not going to be great. First round's probably a loss. Don't like that. Nice little leg kick. And that's how I'm going to end the round. I think that's pretty solid. Like the leg kick, I said in my corner, the leg kick was really easy. I should try to throw a couple more of those. It's going to be... Yeah, first round, I went to my corner, I'm like, I lost that round. That's tough. But there were a couple of good things. Like, it did feel like I was landing everything on the feet. Like, I know he landed the first punch, that check right hook. But other than that, I was outlanding him on the feet. I just need to keep it there. I can't let him take me down again and again and again. So the leg kick was one thing I keyed on. Like, okay, he didn't see it coming at all. He didn't do anything. I land 5 or 6 of those. You just start limping, and then we're going to be in a good spot. So that was just my mindset heading into this second round. Right. Starting off the second round, we go to touch gloves. He hits me with a little right hook there. And I didn't remember that happening during the fight. Like, a punch was a punch. It wasn't until, like, after the fight, people started saying, yeah, crazy that he punched you after the glove touch. And I was like, what are you talking about? And it wasn't until I watched the video when it dropped, I was like, oh, he did get me there. But I'm not mad about it. It didn't affect the outcome of the fight, you know, so what are you going to do? But he gets the clinch off that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start pushing him. He throws me into the cage again. Same wall as before. Slow down a little bit. Yeah. Gets a couple nice punches in there, but I break clean and wear my distance now. I'm like, okay, I can start to... It still seems too loud. So I throw a little hook. Little left hook misses. There's nothing there. Too obvious. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So I throw that there. I go to step in. Insane telegraph on his part. I go, okay, I got a pretty easy counter punch here. I go to pull. Get him where I want. Throw the cross. It lands clean. And that's one of my better punches. Like, I've heard a lot of people with a pull right cross, even at, like, a pretty awkward angle like that. Like, I still hit him behind the ear. I got a bit of rotation in the shoulder. It was a good punch, and he just kind of ate it. I'm starting to hop a little bit. I think my brain realized my foot was hurt, but it didn't want to tell me. Just wanted to sort of fix it itself, I guess. But I'm still moving. I'm not limping at all. Like, it didn't affect my movement. I just started hopping sometimes. I don't know. We're still here. I go to southpaw, and it doesn't work. Just like every fight I do. Nice stance switch, though, to get in range to land a little leg kick. He blitzes in. Dodge that. We're back in the center. So I'm a little gassed now. I'm looking for another leg kick. But he steps in. And that is going to go into the list of punches I can't believe I got hit by. Like, it wasn't even, like, that fast in real time. I watched it all the way through. I knew it was coming. I just let it hit me. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing. I felt silly in the moment when I got hit too. I was like, okay. What am I doing? Lock in. Still in southpaw 4 for whatever reason. Hits me on the shoulder. I don't think I hit him with anything there. I think he just kind of slipped, lost his footing a little. Now I'm going to have to get thrown to the ground again. I turn him around so his back's on the cage. And, okay, that single strike there is the hardest thing I threw. It missed because I was a little off balance. So I was like, okay, hold on, right here. I'm going to wing an elbow. If it lands, that's going to be elite. And it didn't, and he got a better position because I overextended so much off that. I get thrown to the ground, and alright. Maybe my head did hit the ground there. That didn't look great. Let me see. Swept me. Yeah, I think my head very much did hit the ground there. I don't think I had a concussion, though. Nice strike there. He threw a lot there. Alright, I'm not gonna let him choke me. I'm gonna tuck my chin when I'm here. I'm gonna go 2-on-1 on his dominant arm. I'm not letting him under my chin. That's not happening. So he's trying to lock it in here. My chin is tucked hard though. And he's not doing anything to like really force it through. He's not doing anything to make me move. So he's just gonna start to throw. And one of these punches, I said I'd draw attention to it earlier, and I felt like it was the last one. That one. That was the only punch during the fight that sort of stung me at all. And it's because it landed right on my eyeball. Like, that landed right on my eye. That's the punch that gave me the black eye that I sported for a few days after this. And I wasn't stunned at all. I was like, damn, okay, wait. That one kind of hurt. He throws a little more. I took a little bit more than I should have here. I throw the overhand. He just sort of swats it away. But he starts backing up. He's tired. I'm tired as well, though. 30 seconds left in the second round. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm here. I gotta start doing something. At this point, I was still looking for reads here. Another leg kick. I'm 3 for 3 on leg kicks in this fight. Silly, nothing there. Alright, so at this point, I started to notice when I punch, he's just leaning back. So if I do something that covers a lot of ground, I can land clean very easily. Like, he's being a little lazy on his exits. So if I force something, I'd be good. 8 seconds left in the round. Throws another overhand. Counter with a nice little, like a left. Got him right on the jaw there. That was a nice one. And then I sort of just run away for the last second. So, I go back to my corner. I know that one's a little bit closer than the first. I feel like I landed a couple of good strikes. I think I landed... I mean, he got the flurry when I was standing up against the cage. I landed a pretty good one when we were both on the feet. But overall, I did think, went back to my corner, I'm down 2 rounds now. I gotta do something big in the third. Yeah, not confident at all in my chances of winning at this point. I was like, okay, he's clearly fading, though. Right now, I have more energy than he does. I should be able to force something in the third. Alright, round 3 starts. I'm ready to go. Like, you could tell just from that glove touch, he's exhausted. So he's there. Or glove touch. Didn't really throw something this time after. So, hold on. So what I did there is I sort of put my fingers together like this, and then I sort of, I throw it at him as some sort of an attack, and I think that gave me the advantage in this fight. But yeah, one of my friends had told me to do that like as a joke a couple fights before mine. I was like, yeah, haha. And then I had the opportunity to do it. I'm like, okay. But specifically what he said is, I do that, and then whatever I throw next is unblockable. And you know what? Didn't throw anything for a few seconds. But I did land the next thing I threw. He goes stiff for the jab. I go, okay, yeah, wait. This is the read I made. So he throws the jab, overextends, and he doesn't do much to secure his retreat. I see he just leans his head back, and I'm like, okay, if I make up a lot of ground with one punch, I can land it. And that's this. I jump in with a left hook, and that is probably the single cleanest punch I land in the fight. It was nice too. I felt it, and then in my head, I was like, okay, I landed. I don't want him to get me back immediately, so I can clip this as a GIF. So I need to get out of danger before he hits me back. And I think this is worse. Because then, yeah, this being the visual immediately following my biggest strike of the fight is me running away and him sprinting after me. Eventually I turn around. He gets back in the clinch. I turn him around, so I got him against the fence. I'm trying to push him off. He's got a pretty good grip, though. And then, you can see him go for the body lock. He gets it. After that, there's really not much I could do. Easy takedown. His easiest of the day. I'm on the back. Cut my knee at some point. Don't remember when. But still, same thing as always. I'm like, okay, I'm not in a lot of danger. He hasn't been close with any submissions, and he hasn't done well to keep me on the ground. I can just power back up again, get to the feet, land some more. Landed nice there. Couple good strikes. He starts to slide off, and then Here he transitions and he pulls guard with a guillotine. And this is the only time he had me in a choke. He did have me here. And I gave a thumbs up to the ref. And then right when I put my thumb down, I'm like, shoot, wait a minute. He's actually kind of got me, though. Am I going to have to tap? Luckily, though, I didn't have to wait too long. I slid right out. I'm in guard now. I'm on top for the first time in the fight. My mouth guard slipped out. Look at that. But, okay, I'm going to throw something. What are we doing? I sort of postured up. I tried to throw a big hook. He tried to go for an arm bar here. I think I did land a one punch there. Yeah. He goes up for an arm bar. I'm like, nope, not getting it. And then even worse, he transitions to an omoplata. And I didn't realize exactly what position I was in here in the fight because I couldn't see what was going on. I just know he had my arm. He didn't have too much of an angle to work with. Like, he never put any real pressure on my arm. But I will be damned if I was going to get caught in an omoplata in my first fight. So yeah, he's leaning back instead and trying to put pressure on like my elbow instead of leaning up and putting pressure on my shoulder. So I'm still like I'm good. He never really had me in any danger. Like yeah, your elbow can bend that way pretty easily. That's how it's supposed to move. You know, a couple elbows. Didn't do much. But yeah, now he's blocking his own angle with his legs. Like, the way he could bend my arm and actually do some damage, his knee is in the way. So I'm fine. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sit. And then here, I'm fine. I'm completely fine. He's got nothing on me. I look at the ref for a couple seconds until he stands us up. Somebody says to throw like a back elbow. I do not have the flexibility to hit that at all. His head's too far. I think he tried to roll me over him. He wasn't. But yeah, we just sit here for a couple seconds. I'm waiting to get stood up. I'm like, oh, cool. Nice. I thought that was fight, though. When he yelled time, I'm like, dang it. Ran out of time. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll help him up. Be a sportsman about it. Yeah, at first I thought he just like ignored me trying to help him up. But no, I think he just didn't. He just wasn't ready to get up yet. Whatever. Both our mouth guards fell on the ground, so they gotta rinse them off. I asked the ref here, is that fight? He goes, no. Let's get to something. We keep going. Fight resumes. We are both so tired. And this is the last 30 seconds of the fight. Unbelievably sloppy. They're trying to root us on. I, move out of the way there. Can't counter anything out of it. Throw two things, land nothing. This is probably where I had the biggest advantage. Both on the feet. He's tired. I'm not nearly as tired. And I don't land much. And a couple of things, push him against the fence. 10 seconds. I land like the last 6 punches. And this is it. We end up we end the fight against the cage. So decision time. Oh, like, dang it. So I'm like, fuck, you know what? I had fun. I had a good try. But, I won at most 1 round. And even that's kind of debatable. So yeah, we go to the things. Official scorecard
1-0.
time.
Close fight, man. Close fight. We actually have a draw.
Get the draw.
All right, 15 seconds.
I think we do need a little slow-mo reaction of my reaction to the score being read as a draw.
Draw.
I couldn't even hide it. Like I'm able to shift pretty quickly to like, okay, yeah, nice.
Talk about.
1-0.
Could not have been more surprised to get a draw here.
All right, 15 seconds. Say whatever y'all want.
That's the face of a tiger there. Black eye, bunch of little bruises. Luckily my nose. And I was like, yeah. If I had won, I know what I was gonna say. I had a little speech prepared. I had 15 seconds to say whatever I wanted. With a draw, we both get something to say. Not a win though, so I can't be cocky about it. So I do. I shout out my YouTube.
All right, 15 seconds.
I'll let me talk.
Shout out my YouTube, Messiah VP. Thank you. We've been waiting all day for this. Yes, sir. Finally get at it. Put on for 615 minutes. Hell of a fight, man. Yeah.
We got some.
And that's it. Overall though, very fun experience. I'll for sure be back. Probably July. I think I'll go back in July. My takedown defense is not there at all, so I think I'd probably try boxing this time. And I gotta work on that cardio. Till next time though. And you better believe when I go out in July, we have another video. Probably won't be like half an hour like this one. Half an hour breakdown and reaction for a 6-minute fight. But that's all I got for you. I have not forgotten about the 50 subscriber special video. Unfortunately, that is still in the works. But until next time, see ya.